I've been working in this area on the farm since 1973 with my father and brother. Dad's 85 years old, but he still has his comments. We run a family farm here. Dad retired about 7 years ago. He still comes out and helps once in a while, but consists of my brother, and now my son has entered the farm.
I've known I wanted a farm my whole life. I joined the farm about 8 years ago. We raise wheat and soybeans. It's very rewarding. It's more than a job, it's a lifestyle.
We purchased the land about 3 years ago, and there was an old farmstead on there with trees. We were going to clear the land so we could farm through it.
The day we had the incident, my dad was working with an excavator tipping trees over, and I picked him up with the tractor and carried him to the pile.
I pushed the one tree over, and I went to just scoop some dirt out of there, and it felt like I hit a rock.
Dad was moving around with the backhoe, and all of a sudden he just swings and stops. You could tell by his face that something wasn't right.
Since I was working so close to the right-of-way of the pipeline, it did cross my mind when it didn't sound quite right. So that's when I got off the backhoe and we went down into the hole and found out it was the pipe.
Got the phone call from our manager on call. We were extremely fortunate in this particular event that the individual was not hurt. The worst case is that there could have been fatalities.
That would have been devastating to have something happen to Rick. I don't put in all my time and energy out here in the farm just for myself, it's for the next generation. Wouldn't be any fun anymore if Rick wasn't here.
He's my dad, but he's also my best friend and partner in business, so if something would have happened to Dad, it would be a huge loss.
We thought we knew where the pipe was and it wouldn't be a problem, so we didn't call to get it located. With no cost to have it located, it's kind of a given that you should do it all the time.
It's absolutely critical that they do that, because there may be pipeline markers that are above ground that people see that are usually along the sides of the roads, but they're not exact. We have very specific tools that we use to locate the line, and it could save a life. It's not a burden on us. That's what we're here to do, to keep them safe and to keep our pipeline safe as well.
We realize that we are lucky that nothing more major happened. Calling 811 or clicking before you dig is a free service. It only takes seconds, and it could save a lot of stress and headaches. I feel real proud to be part of the farm and hopefully to continue it well into the future.